Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the ethics of makeup dupes. Dupes have been around forever, but the subject of the ethics involved or the ethics behind makeup dupes, especially when it's done deliberately, now it's being called into question. The first time that this subject came up in a controversial way was when Jeffree Star was talking about how Beauty Bakery, I'm sure that a lot of you are familiar with that company. They have all their packaging and everything has to do with baked goods and home cooking, and the whole aesthetic behind it has to do with that sort of thing. So anyways, some products were requested by a representative of Huda Beauty, allegedly, and I guess, they were really excited because, Huda Beauty is a big company and they thought that maybe they were going to recommend them or promote them in some way. And instead, what happened was allegedly they got the product samples and created something very similar to what they received from them and then came out with their own powder in packaging very similar. Now, I guess, people have, seeing as how it's been brought out by Jeffree Star and other people, how they've been called out, they haven't addressed it. And I don't know, to me, that's really shady. So I was watching, now this is going to sound like I'm going off on another subject, but I'm not. I was watching a video by someone that I subscribe to called Angelica Nyqvist. I'll put a link to her channel down below. She's from Sweden, but she does her videos in English. She's really pretty. She likes colorful makeup, which is kind of what attracted me to her channel in the first place because she almost always has on very colorful eye makeup. But anyways, I was watching one of her videos the other day, and she was talking about the controversy around Huda Beauty and Beauty Bakery, but then she was bringing up how companies like ShopHush.com, that their whole business is centered around making dupes for things. And she says either you're against it or you're for it, but you can't have it both ways. She says you can't criticize Huda Beauty for copying Beauty Bakery and then turn around and buy dupes from ShopHush.com because it's the same thing. So I thought about that for the longest time, and I would have to say, did I call her Angela? It's Angelica. I would have to say, Angelica, that I disagree with that. I think that the difference is the intent behind it. I feel like what Huda Beauty did was shady, where they didn't acknowledge where the original idea had come from. I mean, everybody gets inspiration from everywhere. But in some circumstances, I feel as if it should be acknowledged or the person should be credited. Whereas with ShopHush.com, it's obvious what they're doing. The company is called Hush because it's supposed to be, shh, this is a dupe for that. Everything they do, well, not everything, but most of the things on that website are a dupe for something else, for a popular product. So they're acknowledging that by calling their company Hush. So I don't have a problem with that because not everybody can afford the originals. I have thought many times about quitting YouTube because I can't really afford to do it the way I would like to be able to do it. I would love to always be buying the newest, latest thing that people are interested in, but I can't. So instead, I pretty much just buy what I want and hope that you guys will enjoy it too when I do videos about it, or, whether I do a review or a get ready with me or a tutorial or a haul or just wear it in a video. because I can't go out and buy all this stuff. It's too much, and even if I just bought the popular things, I couldn't do it because I just can't. I'm not made of money, and I don't have enough subscribers that I get sent anything. And I've gotten, like, I can count on one hand the number of times that I've been sent something, and only one of those times was makeup, and it was a big disappointment as far as what I got sent. And I don't want to go into details, but that was a disaster. And then I got free jewelry one time. But other than that, I don't think I've ever been sent anything. So it was just those 2 times. Don't get me wrong, I've been offered to be sent things many, many times. I get business emails a lot from companies, but I'm not interested in the product. So I don't want them to send me something that I'm not interested in. I get so many emails from all these products that to me have nothing to do with my channel, and I'm not interested in doing videos about things like that. And some things I'm just not interested in. Which one of you had asked me if I had a P.O. box, and that's one reason why I don't have a P.O. box, because I don't want to get a whole bunch of stuff that's going to end up in the trash. Because I want to do and talk about on my channel what I'm interested in. So if I just get a bunch of stuff that I'm not interested in and then do videos about it because it got sent to me, you know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why. And even though I put in the description box right near my business email, I put I am only accepting makeup samples at this time, thank you, or something like that. I still get emails from companies saying, oh, you know, we'd like to send you some, let's just pick something at random, colored contact lenses. I like the color of my eyes. Why do I want colored contact lenses? What color am I going to turn them into, you know? So I don't know. I've gotten offers for lots of things that don't interest me. But yeah, the ethics of makeup dupes. So I'm sure that if you have been subscribed to me for a while, that you know that I have ordered from Shop Push on multiple occasions. And thank goodness there are companies out there like that, because I think that a lot of people, not just me, but a lot of people cannot afford to buy the original, but yet they still want the colors and they want to be able to play with it, and they want, the packaging is very nice on their products, and everything is super affordable, very good quality, and I think I should have included that on my list. When yesterday's video, makeup wish list, I think I should have included that on the list, that, you know, maybe I want to get some more things from them. But I wanted to know where you guys stand on this issue, because it's not just the makeup industry that is having some controversy surrounding this. This is also going on in the fashion world too. I saw on the news the other day, it was a public hearing by a fashion designer. I can't remember who it was, but it doesn't really matter. It's just the idea of it. This fashion designer took it to court because he was so angry that other companies were blatantly ripping off his designs. And he said, you know, I work very hard on creating unique, beautiful things, and then somebody like so-and-so comes along and makes the exact same thing, and just because it doesn't have my logo on it, they're allowed to do it, and it isn't right. And basically the judge or the jury or the people in the courtroom or wherever they were said that they didn't agree with him, that, you know, it wasn't copying unless the logo was on it and they were trying to do a knockoff. Now, knockoffs are a whole different thing. In the world of makeup, knockoffs can actually be dangerous because a lot of times things are made with unsanitary conditions, with subpar ingredients, and sometimes there are things in there that can make you break out, or there can be like rat droppings and all kinds of disgusting things in there that can make you very sick. But so knockoffs, no, I don't agree with that, especially with makeup. And I think that, you know, if you try to make something look exactly like something else and pretend that it is that something else and then expect people to pay money for it, no, that's definitely way too deceptive for even me. But when it comes to the makeup thing, yeah, I'm all for it. By the way, speaking of dupes, since this video is about dupes and the ethics behind it, I found a dupe for Benefit High Beam. Benefit High Beam is my all-time favorite highlighter, but it's like $30, and I was thinking about repurchasing it, and I couldn't. I was like, no, I can't spend that much for one product, because then I won't be able to get anything else for a long, long time if I do that. So I finally found a dupe for it after searching and searching and searching. And this is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in the shade Sunbeam. And I have worn this numerous times since I bought it about a week ago. I've worn it most days in that last week. And I have it on today. And it's just this really pretty pink liquid highlighter, and I am so glad I found this because this is less than half the cost of what it would have been had I bought the Benefit High Beam. So wanted to mention that since we're talking about dupes. But yeah, so where do you guys stand on this issue? You know, do you feel like it's morally wrong to deliberately make dupes the way Hush does? It's a godsend for a lot of people that can't afford the real thing. So I don't. But when somebody does something allegedly, like Huda Beauty did, and just like steals somebody's design and packaging and then puts out their own in, I don't know, that's just too shady for me. I mean, they obviously knew what they were doing, and just, you know, to do it, especially to a small indie brand that's trying to get their feet off the ground, that's not right. So I do see a distinction there. And what do you guys think? Let me know. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, thanks for watching.